G'day you mob, Kurbs here, back again with another Minecraft Basics. Today we're going to go over building a house. So, you might have seen a lot of starter home builds out there. This is more about a real starter home, which is starting with the basics, and not a starter home that's probably, I don't know, as complicated as some of the other ones that you see out there. So very simply, I'm going to go over some little tips and tricks that you can use and the way that I build my little homes that I build. So let's get straight into it. I always like to start off with an outline of the space that I want to take up. Now, because this is a real starter home, not a massive mansion, it's only taking up a small space, but quite big in comparison to what we have, but quite big in comparison also to our resources that we have here. It's raining, so it's actually a good time. We would like to have a home right now. When I'm starting off with a smallish build, and I'm keeping in mind that this actual area is going to be the entrance to the bigger house. So this is just really, it's your meeting area. So we're just keeping it to this small. The rest of the house will connect onto the end of it here. Okay, later, when I have all the resources that I like to have. So this is just the start, really. Now, I also like to keep an eye on which way the sun goes up and which way it goes down. So here it goes up over there and it goes down over that side. So I'm building it looking that way out to the ocean this time. So that the sun, so I can have the sunlight come in this side and out that side. Well, come in this side in the morning and out that side in this side in the afternoon. We also like to keep this in odd numbers. So I've know that I want it to be 5 squares inside here. 3 might have been fine, a bit squishy. So, and I also know that I want a rectangle, and I don't want a large rectangle. So 5 on the inside by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 by 7 is what I've got here on the inside. So the outside will be 7 by 9. Sometimes I just build a 5 by 3, but this time I've gone a little bit bigger. All right, some little tricks. You might see that there is no torch. I don't have a torch on the wall, and I like to try to hide my torches. And my torch is actually underneath this floor. There's my torch. Now, if you build with slabs, the light comes through the slab. So the light will actually come through there and light up this room. So I won't actually see a torch. If I do put a torch, the torch will be for decoration only. So I'm lighting up the floor. No mobs will spawn in here. If it is raining and you sleep, the morning will bring sunshine. It doesn't rain for days. The other reason you would want to use slabs is because slabs are cheaper. So 1 block will make 2 slabs. So it means I don't need to have as much wood. Right. So this, I will probably do the same thing for the roof as well. Since we don't have a lot of wood, a lot of trees in this area now, I would also use less wood by using slabs. Often at the start of a game, I will usually travel around and find all the stuff that I want first, all the wood. So I look for spruce and I look for probably dark oak. But in this episode, we're just going to go with what we have right here. Just in case you're ever stuck in this situation or you don't want to move on, you're just happy staying where you are. So yeah, we're just going to do with what we have here. Okay, so what you really want in here is your crafting table and your furnace. Right, let's finish this off. When we want to place these blocks down, I can just press one at a time like this. But that would probably give me arthritis in my finger that presses the right button. So the right button to place things. I can press and hold, and if I hold, I can slide along like this, and it will build all of the blocks along here. So if I go like that, done. Super quick. Okay, 2 there because my door is actually going to be here. And if you jump, so jump in place, you can build up like this. So that was using the method of holding, again, holding the button. This is in Bedrock, by the way. In Java, I have problems building because it doesn't operate the same way, and you pretty much have to click. All right. We are not going for any fancy styles here at the moment. I mean, as you play Minecraft, you come up with your own styles eventually. I've never really looked at tutorials for building. So this door is actually going to go into the house eventually. So I'll probably open it up to a 3 eventually. Meaning take down that wall and take down that wall and just overarch it like this and then walk through to the rest of the house. Having some resources here. So, bit of parkour involved when building a house. 3 high is the way to go because, like, you have to stand to there, right? So, if I was to build a roof, I could start here and have it really, really short, but it feels a bit too close to the head. It will stop Endermen from spawning inside because they can't go. They don't fit in a 2 block high area. They're too tall. Yeah. They need 3 blocks, so even if I put a slab here, they won't be able to come inside. Right. As the music gets louder. So at that time I didn't get to slide along. Oops. And it just built up. But that was my bad. I wasn't in a good position. Okay. And actually what I was doing there is how you start speed bridging as well. So if you start looking down like that and you start it off, in Bedrock it knows that you want to put the next one here. So you don't have to shift click or anything. You can just... The system knows where you want the next block to go, so you just keep running and holding right click and it'll just keep building in front of you. I can probably demonstrate a little bit while we wait for some trees to grow. So speed bridging, you have to have a little start first, so like 2 blocks. So if I put one there, I can click and hold looking down, and then I can just keep looking down and it'll place the next one for me. So like that. See? And it's just built that for me. You can see the light in here that's come up from the torch. It's lit up that area. So that's how we speed bridge. You can actually sprint and do that, and there's memes of Bedrock players doing that while riding a horse and stuff. Because, yeah, you can go pretty fast. All right. Will we slab this roof and have a little attic? Now, let me think. How do I want my roof? This is the first entrance. All right, this wood's taken a little while, so we're going to go for a little trip and collect some wood quickly. That's the pattern for a boat. Kind of looks like a boat. And we don't need to make a shovel anymore. We did used to make a shovel not so long ago. A boat and a shovel. Right, we're just going to go over here and just get some wood. It's pretty close. So right click, put that down on the water. Right click to jump in. Octopus. Or squid. I don't know. Alrighty. So what I want to build is a chest. So I can put some items in. So chest, I could click through here and click on chest. Holding that. Click on chest and you can see it's a round circle. 1, 2, we want 2 of those. Put that there. Because we can put down one chest by itself. That's fine. And I can put this other chest next to it, but it has to be facing the same way. And then they'll actually join up. Because I faced it the opposite way, it doesn't join up to make one chest. So we put it the same way and they join up to make a large double chest, which holds a lot more things inside. And what we're going to put in here is probably our seeds. Just, I don't know, could just start again and put everything in there. Cooking yourself, are you, mate? We want the wood right now. The slabs. I usually put torches over the side here. We don't care about fence. We always carry a bucket of water. And we always carry our food. There's our backup food. Let's plant this birch. Alright. Plant the birch tree. There you go, planted. Not being too specific with that right now. Alright. I right-clicked to grab only half of the stack. Right, we're going for 3 high. Nothing will spawn until the sun goes completely down. Right, we're awake. Let's put a dirt block here so we can get up. So you can only jump up 1 block at a time. And, I don't know if you noticed before, I came across here to fall on my bed because I won't take fall damage if I fall on my bed from that height. Sort of just bounces on the bed. Alright. I'll probably make a double window. No, we're just going to build it. We're just going to build a basic roof. Nothing too fancy. We'll add some 3D-ness to this later. Gonna staircase my way up to the side so I can finish this roof. There is our basic house. He's cooking himself over there again. I'm going to leave this there for a second. Right, what we're going to do now is add... we might add a little bit of style to this. Huh? Yeah, style. Can you imagine? Alright. And we're going to build out a little veranda here to face the ocean. So we do want a door. We can click on door. There's the pattern. It has to make 3 doors. We don't have a choice. So we will have a spare door. I like to face the doors this way, usually, because if you put it this way, see it's flush with the wall. And if you put it the other way, well, it's not flush with the wall. So it does have like more depth to it, which is nice, but if you're in a situation where you're in the forest and you can't really glow out your whole area and you're going to stay overnight and stuff, you might want to put it the other way, because flush to the door, which is just my habit now, because if a zombie spawns during the night, in the morning he will look for shade, and this will be his shade, and he'll stand here. As soon as and if you're not kitted up in that, the first thing that's going to happen when you open the door is he's going to come in and start punching you, or if it's a skeleton, he's just going to start shooting at you. So if you're not ready for that, then it might be better to put the door on the outside and not have a veranda. Right. But we're going to have a veranda, and we're not going to worry too much about it. It just depends on your personal preferences here. Today we're having a veranda. Okay. I think I want to fill that in with my dirt, because it just looks a bit weird. It's a little bit of terraforming as well. Terra meaning land, forming meaning to make a shape. So, a little bit of terraforming. This side I might put the door this way. And we might put a double window on this side, perhaps. 1, 2, 3. That's the middle there. Maybe a triple window. I don't know. Maybe just one. Dirt? Right. And how will we just have our veranda come straight out like an old style? Bang, bang, bang. Then another upside down stair. Baby one! Turtle home. Yeah, I don't really like it, hey? We might cut the roof down a bit and make it slabs all the way. Alright. So, in Minecraft, if you don't like something on your build, it's fine to chop it down. I mean, we are designing this ourselves. So, I knew that was going to happen. I want to drop down on my bed. Whee! Okay. We're making an axe. So we need stick. We got plenty of that. And we got stone. No. At least our house is semi-complete now. Alright. Axe. Another stone axe. We're still living in the Stone Age here. Sun is going down. If if it wasn't for the dirt, I'd see that from here. There we go. We're starting again with the roof. Alright. As long as we pick up those items within the next 5 minutes that's on the ground, it'll be fine. So I started moving first. So I'll click and just walk back a little bit. And then I can just look along while holding the right button. Click and hold. This would be better. Let's pick up those other pieces. Alright, probably saved more wood by doing that. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. So we're going with this, and we're going to put our veranda like that. Man, those sounds. Now they've added sounds to blocks. So because this is sand, it's going to make a sand sound. But it always reminds me of when a creeper is about to explode. So it kind of creeps me out a little bit. Alright. I think we'll go one more. Because what I want to do is cap these ends with stone so it looks nicer as well. So I don't want to cap here. One more slab. I got plenty of wood to do this. Slab. And I need some slabs elsewhere as well. I'm not going to worry about slabs too much on the back of the house, but... Okay. Oh, filling my water. So the same goes for the back. But we're not going to build a veranda or anything fancy. Okay. And like that as well. It's just the look that I'm going for. Can I get that one? Just looking where I'm going. Cool. Looks like I need a few more slabs. That's probably too much now. Alright, we're going with here. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Do we want to slab this or stair this? Either way, it's going to be fine. Do I want to have it stone? Just to add different color. Yeah, I think I might stone it. Okay. Ooh. And we are going to slab these corners because we can't do anything else to it. Because it's a slab. Looks like it's touching the ground. Hello, mate. What's going on? Is this your house? Did you build this all by yourself? Interesting. I should call you Fred. Hey, Fred. I won't turn you into pork chops. You can go in. Oh, you can't fit. Should we keep him? We'll keep him. He wants to go inside. There, you can go in. Ah. Alright. You don't want in anymore. There he is. Hey, Fred. Alright. We'll try not to kill Fred. Now, let's use another thing here. So fences. We got oak fence here. Fences can be used to look like little poles as well. So if I put it here, this is no good because there's a slab. Like, you have to imagine, like, Minecraft is blocks, right? So this is one whole block area and there's supposed to be a slab here. So it ain't gonna go there unless I slab it. It's like, it's just sitting in midair. It doesn't look very nice. But I can put one here. So 3. There we go. So there, and one here then. Let's go in here and make some more fence. It has to be 3 as well. Starting to look good. Make sure we don't step in our fire. Right. Starting to rain again. This time we have a house. Alright. We want that. So that we can get up the front nicely. Little stair. Stair or slab, do you reckon? Let's see. We'll leave it stair. And we want, how many slabs is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we want 14 slabs. 14 slabs if we can. We can only get 18. Alright, so we're going to cap off our roof here. That looks much nicer, man. Oh, our birch tree's grown. Let's take a look at that. What? I thought it was 14. Not bad, not bad. Looks a bit like an upside down boat, but it's fine. It's cool. Alright, let's put a torch. One in the middle or one on each side? We want the view, so maybe one in the middle. Did I hear a zombie? Do we have glass yet? No. We'll cook some glass up. Make a window. Okay, we're just going to get these panels on. No more see me. No more see me. Alright. Okay, you guys. Thanks for watching. Catch me in the next episode where we tackle these mobs outside. Bye-bye. Alright guys, if you really want to get better at building, you want to hone your skills in, check out these people that I've got on the screen here. These are some of my favourite builders. I've learnt a lot from them over the years. They've done an Empires thing together, or SMP. Some of my favourites, well, probably, they're all my favourite. I have no favourites. Smallishbeans has got a nice comedy edge to him, so yeah, well, they're all a little bit comedy, but Smallishbeans is pretty cool. Anyways, I'll catch you later. Bye bye. I'll leave their links in the description below.